Hey all. Today I wanted to talk about some general things that's been going on in my life lately in relation to other people and what they have acted out or said to me, against me, or so on. And recently I've had a lot of people that I've come into contact with that basically make statements along the effect of, "You're bad, you don't have a good moral ground, you don't care enough about people around you," or things like that. And it's been absolutely, I don't know, it's been really comical. It's been hilarious in so many ways, because I know how I feel and how I am as a person to those around me. And it may be true that I don't care what other people think, or what anyone's opinion of me is. I don't care if anyone thinks that I'm bad. I don't care if anyone thinks that I'm not doing well or not moving in a direction that they approve of. And it's not even that I don't care in some kind of in your face I don't care. It's more of a I don't mind. It's so neutral. Um, I don't mind at all if you think that anything negatively of me. Honestly, it's perfectly well and within your right to think whatever you want about anyone, and I would never advocate otherwise, um, unless you specifically were asking me, like how I see other people. And I like to see them with a neutrality, in that kind of way, in the way that it doesn't matter what they think, and why would I ever let what someone else thinks about me and what I'm doing affect me internally, as far as emotions and feelings in some kind of way. Many people think many things about people, and based on just first sight, just one glance at someone and instant judgment. Um, so why care? Why mind that? That's their business, and it's their right to think what they want. You cannot control other people's opinions. And I think the sooner that you accept that, the sooner you'll find peace in just moving about with other humans. So I came across this statement recently, how dare you, in terms of like, how dare you, not care about what I think. And while I do tend to place more value on those who are, closer to me, such as like family and close friends, I might place value on your opinion in terms of let's have like having an understanding. So I might, if you interpret something, or something that I've said, or anything in that kind of way, that is just not what I've meant, or not the way that I mean anything, then I would be more willing to explain myself and what I mean. And but if it's someone that I I don't really know that well, or something like that, and they see something I've said is bad or something, I don't care to explain myself, because um, whatever is really how it seems. And then I know that people that I'm closer with, people that I know better, that I can explain, myself, that I can really say what I mean and how I feel, and it be taken as that. Rather, with strangers, you explain yourself, and it's like they keep making up more things. I'll just make up more things and more things about what I think about you, because I don't know you, so I can just say you are whatever. And that tends to happen quite often, I feel, if you wish to try to argue some point with someone that you don't know. And so most of it in the how dare you is I always feel like I dare, like whatever it is, like I dare to do that, I dare to not care. And most of the time it's just that I dare to be happy. Because in so many ways, when people say that they care, or when people want you to care, it's that they want you to suffer. They want to see your suffering so that they have some kind of notion that you care about them. And to me, it's a selfish lie, is what it is. And because if you truly care about someone and vice versa, then you want their happiness, and but you want them to realize, I think, their happiness and their potential that they have solely on their own, because as I've learned, happiness is not external, it is internal. Happiness is not dependent upon some external situation, external object, any kind of thing like that. No one can just provide you with a constant general happiness. Sure, things can bring about happiness, but that happiness would come and go. Such as if a person made you happy, it will be only so much time before that person did something that made you unhappy. Or if something, some object or, something like that made you happy, it would be only some amount of time before that object wore itself off, or didn't exist anymore, or if you didn't feel the same. So when I speak about happiness, I'm talking about a constant inner thing that you've discovered, that when you've discovered that happiness comes from within, from a place that doesn't depend upon anything else. So I want to, if I had some kind of advocacy for how people should act, or something like that, I would advocate daring to be happy in the face of anything. And I think, sure, there's a time for sadness and anger and grief and such, but I think those things shouldn't stay. You don't become angry and stay angry, or become sad and stay sad, because I've seen people live in those kind of ways, and it's just miserable, and it's perfectly fine if somebody wants to do that. In my experience, nobody does. So I'll leave that to you to find out. But I just think that, in the face of change, be happy. In the face of adversity, be happy. In the face of challenges, or, greed, or hate, be happy. And it doesn't even have to be like a be happy immediately, but I dare you to find happiness out of it somehow. And I'm sure it's there. And I'm sure it's there, whether it be in the ignorance or the absurdity, or just the downright shock of things, because life can be such a shocking comedy sometimes in the way that things unfold and play out. So that's just something that I've been really learning and hit with me a lot recently, and I just really felt the need to share. So I hope to see someone follow up in that, and tell me what you learn, what you see, what's going on. That's it. All right. Well, y'all have a great day. Bye.